Welcome to our quick revision series, Year 7 and Year 8 Science. Our topic for today is blood vessels of the heart under the transport system in humans. Before we start with the topic, we'll always go back to our point of reference, that the heart that we are looking is actually opposite of us. We must look at it as a person in front of us. So we need to consider the left side and the right side of the heart. The blood vessels of the heart. So we need to consider now that the blood vessels are the one that are called the tubes that connects from one place to another, like from the cell to the heart, or from the heart to the lungs, and from the lungs to the heart, and from the heart to all parts of the body. So these are the tubes. We will now study them. So this vessel carries blood from the cells. It can be in the upper part of the body or lower part of the body. This vessel is called the Vena Cava. So it will contain deoxygenated blood. So we know now that Vena Cava is from the cells of all parts of the body to the heart. So once it reaches the heart, it will reach the first chamber. Next, it will go to the next chamber of the right side of the heart. So it went in the right atrium and will go in the right ventricle. So the blood will now be pushed or pumped to the lungs. Then there's another vessel that will contain this blood to the lungs. We call these vessels as pulmonary arteries because they will go out and go to the either right or left side of the lungs. So we have in the right the vena cava and the pulmonary arteries. We've learned that in the right side we have two vessels that we need to consider. The vessel that connects from the body to the right atrium of the heart, and this is the vena cava. Then, from the right ventricle, pushing blood to the lungs, we have pulmonary arteries. So the right side will have pulmonary arteries and vena cava. As it reaches the lungs, we will now learn what are those vessels in the left side of the heart. We've learned that from the right side, it needs to go to the lungs. Now, the blood is in the lungs. It needs now to send this blood, which is oxygenated, back to the heart. We need a vessel or a tube from the lungs to the left atrium. And these vessels are called pulmonary veins. Now the blood is in the left atrium. After that, it will go into the left ventricles. In the left ventricle, the blood will be pumped and pushed out to all parts of the body to transport this blood, rich in oxygen, to the cells of the body. So there's a need of a tube from the left ventricle to all parts of the body. And the vessels that carries it is called the aorta. The blood vessels on the left side of the heart are the pulmonary veins and the aorta. The pulmonary veins comes from the lungs to the heart, and the aorta is coming from the heart to all parts of the body. The tubes that connects, or the blood vessels of the heart, must be coming from the body to the heart, from the heart to the lungs, from the lungs to the heart, from the heart to all parts of the body. So from the body to the heart is called the Vena Cava. From the heart to the lungs are the pulmonary arteries. From the lungs to the heart are the pulmonary veins. And from the heart to all parts of the body is called the aorta. So the blood vessels of the heart are vena cava and pulmonary arteries, aorta and pulmonary veins. This wraps up our Year 7 and Year 8 quick revision series, Blood Vessels of the Heart under Transport System in Humans. This is Teacher Jeffrey. A goal without a plan is just a wish.